Hiya, Alison Mead from Silicon Bullet here with another bookkeeping tip while I'm out walking my dog Daisy, who is just over there. And if I disappear suddenly, it'll be because someone's walking in the other direction with a dog and I need to put Daisy on a lead. So today's question I'm going to answer is, if you are a VAT registered business, but you use non-VAT registered suppliers, which tax code should you put those purchases to? I saw a question on a forum today where a bookkeeper has always been taught that you should not put those purchases on your VAT return at all. Sorry, I'm a little distracted this morning, so I'm just seeing if they have a dog, and I think they do. So if you pause for one moment, this is why you love my videos, isn't it? If you pause for one moment, I'm just going to put my dog on a lead. Daisy! Good girl! Good girl. Excuse me while I disappear a moment. There you go, on the floor. Daisy, come here. Okay, put you on the lead. There we are. And you even... Well, that's a different perspective, isn't it? You're such a good girl. You got a treat. Right, let's get back to bookkeeping. So, yes, if you are a VAT registered business and you buy supplies from someone who is not VAT registered, the person that asked on the forum today said they had always been taught not to put those supplies on the VAT return at all. So they would use the code no VAT in Xero or in QuickBooks, or they would use T9 if you're using standard Sage codes. And that is how I used to enter them until I went to a different client and their accountant told me that I should use the exempt VAT code, so that there's still nothing going in the VAT box because there's obviously no VAT involved because the supplier is not VAT registered, but what you need to do is still include the net amount in box 7. And it was a false alarm, there was no dog, so I could let Daisy off the lead again. So I changed what I did when I go to new clients now, and I actually use the exempt VAT code. Then I saw on another business forum people going, oh, no, it's not exempt, it's Xero rated. Now, if I'm absolutely brutally honest, when you're purchases from a not VAT registered business, we are talking about small amounts of money here. It is not going to be huge, large purchases. A very common one is paying the window cleaner or paying a cleaner or something like that. And if you use exempt or if you use Xero rated for a purchase, on the VAT return, it does exactly the same thing. It puts nothing in the VAT box and it includes the net amount in the exempt purchases, in the net purchases box 7 on the VAT return. And in my mind, until something happens very different with how you submit your VAT returns, it actually makes no difference at all. I nearly said a rude word. Makes absolutely no difference at all. So if this is something that you are worried about or stressing about, then first, if you have an accountant, ask your accountant what they would do, because every different accountant I ask seems to have a different answer, and do what they advise, because they're the ones with the expertise in tax. If you don't have an accountant, or if you have one that isn't approachable, then either pick no VAT, so it doesn't appear on the VAT return at all, pick exempt VAT, or pick Xero rated VAT. Look up these terms on the HMRC website if you want to educate yourself, or just pick one, and on your bookkeeping, use it consistently. Don't do it so that when you buy something from the supplier one month, you choose to put it in one place, and when you buy it next month, you put it somewhere else. It's not going to make any difference to what VAT you pay the VAT man. If you have an inspection, it's usually such small amounts that they don't actually care. So pick one and use it. Now, as I said, I used to use no VAT. And if I'm with a client where I've always used no VAT, I keep using no VAT because the accountant has had no problem with that and they're happy with that. If I'm advising someone new or going somewhere fresh and new and it's brand new, I recommend exempt VAT, and I use that. But either see what the person doing the job there did before you, or if it's a brand new company, pick the one that you're going to remember. Pick the one that you're not going to have to double think yourself every time you're putting one in. Make it the default VAT code for that particular supplier if you're putting it in as supplier invoices, so you don't have to remember where you put it last time, and go with it. So that was a bit of a fun video today, but this is Alison Mead from Silicon Bullet, giving bookkeeping tips and advice. No nonsense, practical tips to help you if you are a business owner wanting to do your own bookkeeping, or if you are a bookkeeper subcontracting your services out, but you just need a bit of help in Xero or Sage. Then do follow my YouTube channel, Silicon Bullet. Go to blog.siliconbullet.com if you want to get in touch, and you will see a lot of my hints and tips in written format, in blog format too. You can find Silicon Bullet on Facebook. You can find Alison Mead from Silicon Bullet on LinkedIn, and do leave me a comment if you found this useful. Do ask questions in the comments if there's other things that you would like answers to, and please do feel free to get in touch if there is a burning problem in your bookkeeping and accounts that you really need an answer to. And I'm thinking the bird noise might be quite loud on today's video. I'm here in the beautiful Southsea Forest in Northamptonshire, signing off and finishing my walk. I will see you again soon. Bye.